Hi Algebra students, today we'll be working on problem number 30 from section 1.5. In this problem it says, suppose that the average salary for a particular career begins at $30,000 for someone who with no experience and increases by $2,500 per year of experience. We have to create a table that shows the average salary through 5 years of experience. So if I do this, let's make a T-table. So this is my number of years, and this is my money. Okay, so it says that in my first year we have $30,000. That's with no experience. So let's put down 0 because technically that isn't my first year, first full year. That's just a couple first months that I've worked there. After a full year, I have $30,000 plus 2,500. So it's 30,000 plus 2,500. So I end up with 32,500. The second year, I add another $2,500 to that set, so I have two $2,500. So I add another 2,500, so I end up with $35,000. Third year, I have the third $2,500, and that would be $37,500. The fourth year would be the fourth increment, so it would be 4 times 2,500. So add 2,500 to the 37,500. So it's like quarters, 75 cents and 25 cents make a full dollar, so I have $40,000 left. My fifth year, I have one more increment, so I'm on the fifth level, so $2,500. So when I add another $2,500 to the previous one, I end up with $42,500. So if I look at this, let me move this one over. These numbers are pretty big. So if I wanted to make a graph, I have to kind of think about what would be the best thing to do for interval size. I don't want to go by the thousands. Writing 1,000 over and over and over and over again is kind of difficult. So let's write down that this is my x-axis, which is my years. And this axis right here is my y, which is my money. Whoops. Since it's in the thousands, we can write down that this is in the thousands. I'll write that below here, that this is in the thousands, not the years, the money. The years is going to be easy because it goes from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's my 0 part right there, and then let's go intervals of 5 till 5. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then since the problem says we need to go up to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The amount of money is $30,000. We can do a break in this graph. It won't affect the way that it looks. It'll just shift down all our information. So break looks like this, and we can start off with 30. Since it's in thousands, it really means 30,000. If my biggest number is 42, I could go by ones. So here's 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And then two more from that would be 41 and 42. So my first 0 years is 30. So I put a dot on the 30. The next one is 32.5. So I have to find out where 32 is. This is 30. This is 31. This is 32. This is 32, so it's about right in the middle. So since it's my first year, I go over 1 and then up 32. 31, 32. About 32 and a half. My second year is 35,000. So I have to find 35. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, second year. So far, the graph is looking pretty good, where it's kind of going in a straight line. The accuracy of me drawing it is not going to make it exactly perfect. The third year, I have 37,500, so I have to find 37, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 and a half. So I go look for 3 and then 37 and a half. 3 over, 37 up. 4 is 40,000, so that's perfect. 40 right here, so 40, and then there's a 4. That's where the 4 is. And then the fifth year is 42,500. So 42,500, here's my 42. I guess I have to make it a little bit larger. That's okay. We can always correct our work. Here's 42. Here's 43. So 43 is right here. So 42 is in half. So we have fifth year is about here. We have to use our graph to be able to predict. So if I were to draw a line from here, we start here. We can't go the other way because there's no possible way of having negative years. So we go from the start, draw on forever. Using graph paper or grid paper would probably be best. So if I look at, for part B, 10 years, here's 10. We have to draw up all the way up here, draw a line up. Try to do it as straight as you can and figure out where it crosses at. So if I look over here, I don't have my interval set so far. So we have 43, that's where we left off. 44, that's 44 right here. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Sorry, that's 50. So the amount of money that we're gonna is approximately $50,000. So with a more accurate table or a grid, you can probably get a better estimate, but it's going to be approximately 50. Now, is it $50 or 50,000? Well, since it's my graph's in thousands, it's going to be $50,000 for 10 years. This answer is for part B, and this answer is for part A.